Hello friends, let us now learn some important points about Takotsubo cardiomyopathy, or this is also called as broken heart syndrome. In this Takotsubo cardiomyopathy, it occurs mainly due to the increased catecholamines. Whenever there is life-threatening stress, these life-threatening stress will increase the catecholamines in the body, and these will cause ischemia of the because of increased catecholamines. These will cause vasoconstriction, leading to ischemia of the heart muscle, leading to myocyte injury. These at the end causes left ventricular enlargement. We have given the name Takotsubo cardiomyopathy here because of the left ventricular enlargement. This enlarged left ventricle looks as though it is a Japanese octopus trap. So as a result, we call it as Takotsubo cardiomyopathy. Then if you see the ECG, according to medicine, important points in medicine is, if you do ECG, you will see either a tombstone pattern, or you can also see Pardee sign is seen, which is suggestive of Pardee sign is seen on ECG. Especially it is seen in V1 to V6 leads, and this will suggest that there is anterior wall MI has occurred due to the thrombus in the left coronary artery. Right now, when you do the troponins or enzymes, troponin I will be found to be around 0.08 milligram per deciliter, and you can do cardiac, and because you will think that there is a MI, and you will ask the patient to undergo a coronary angiography. And if you do a coronary angiography, you will find that it is completely normal, because here there is no thrombi at all. Here there is catecholamines which are causing vasoconstriction, which are giving the picture of MI. Because of the ECG. On echocardiography, you will see alteration of left ventricular shape has been seen on echocardiography. And if you see the treatment, on the treatment, here there is a chance that the patient develops cardiogenic shock, and if the patient develops cardiogenic shock, then we should use an intra-aortic balloon pump can be used in case of cardiogenic shock. Okay, intra-aortic balloon pump is used if the patient develops cardiogenic shock. Then here remember that never and never, even here the patient, normally if you remember, the drug of choice for cardiogenic shock is dobutamine, but never give dobutamine in this case, because if you remember, the problem here in Takotsubo cardiomyopathy is catecholamines. So if you give dobutamine here, this will worsen the condition. So never give dobutamine in this patient. So these are important points about the Takotsubo cardiomyopathy. Thank you for watching.